welcome to your 5 minutes of self-care with myself, Geraldine Hardy. Today I'd like to speak to you about self-love, and this is the foundation, the prerequisites of self-care. And I guess it's a tool. It's also just the notion of like, what is love? Why are we here on this planet? And what is our mission, our purpose and intention? And I just met a wonderful person last week who said to me she sees everything with love. And this is so true. Seeing everything with love means also we just let go of any lower vibrational energies and frequency and vibrations, meaning emotions such as anger, grief, jealousy. And these emotions sometimes they creep into our lives during the day, and we don't even become aware of it. Some people don't even know how it feels like to be anxious. They only feel a burning sensation in their chest, for instance, and cannot really put a name on it. For this week, I'd like you to really become aware of your emotions and what you feel inside and where this emotion comes from. Just go so deep into this emotion and see if you can find the origin. Where have you or when have you felt this emotion the first time in your life? If you feel a burning sensation in your body, if you feel pain, go inside it. I know it just takes a lot of courage. It does. It's not an easy process. But in a certain stage, we cannot suppress it anymore. We cannot just suppress it and continue suppressing it, because it will creep up in form of passive aggressiveness, anger, in form of not being able to sustain your relationships at work and in your private life. Reason being is why I'm sharing this with you. I met so many amazing, great people in the last week, and I had to let go of my old life, the way how I thought I would have to continue living. And sometimes you go through really painful moments where you have to let go of the people that you love the most. But self-love is the number one ingredient, because we're not there to sacrifice our life for someone else. God, divine source, whatever you want to call it, has not created us to suffer and sacrifice our lives. We're here to really step into our purpose and have a mission, and to uplift and share love. And this is so beautiful. I mean, this person I've met has been so successful, gaining so much money and everything, but she sees everything in love. And I'm so grateful to have met her, because it has reminded me why I'm doing what I'm doing now here. And finding love in everything you do and embracing change, that is the key ingredient. We're not here to sacrifice our lives. We're not here to live our life for someone else. We're not. That is a shame if you believe that is the case. And I have lived most of my life this way. And believing in love, and that love that nurtures you so deeply, that allows you to let go of the person you love for this person to be free, that is love. And sometimes we have to just say, I love myself more, and you walk out. And that's okay too. We are not there to relive the traumas of our parents, because many times, like I mentioned before, between 0 and 7 years old, our brainwave is mainly in a theta brainwave. That is a state where we get hypnotized. So what we learn at that time, that stage of our lives, the conditioning that we receive, the programming we receive, that means if our parents have fought a lot, or one of our parents has left us, that feeling, the fear of not being good enough, the fear of being abandoned, will stick with us. So now it's up to us to uncondition, deprogram that, what we have experienced, because our parents have had these traumas taken alongside with them for their lives, and pretty much we experience it and we get programmed. I know that's not fair, but that's where we step up. The self-discipline, the self-responsibility, where we start going consciously into a healing process to unlayer, like an onion, all these different programs that we just have to work with. That means if you go and enter into your emotions this week, you are starting the process. And the more you start the process, we are never fully healed. It doesn't really matter, but that's okay. Because, you can come across love in your life, and these two people can heal each other. They can actually support each other and hold space for each other. This is going away from the traditional role play of how relationships should be, and codependency and attachment and neediness. It's more about, how can I give you space and hold space for you to become the best version of yourself, or let's say remember who you truly are, and unremember all the conditioning and the programming that you have received. I hope this makes sense. See if you can try to go into your emotions this week. Namaste, Namaha.